Pizza delivery.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
My guy. Thank you.
Johnny Football.
Pizza.
For you.
Fresh, just
For
like
you.
we ordered?
Yeah.
Hey, after you.
All right.
Have a seat.
This is an honor. An honor. Look at this shit. Johnny Manziel.
My man.
Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel. Yeah. Come on, eat. This is for you, buddy. Fresh. Have you ever had it?
Hey.
Salud.
Brother.
There you go.
That's good.
How you doing, pal? Yeah?
Right over Prince Street, baby.
There you go. What happened here?
Little breakfast?
Little breakfast?
Just for the boys.
Just for the boys? Where am I going to sit?
Hey.
Over here?
Still on the table.
Yeah, good.
Whatever you want.
This is great, man.
Hey, want some eggs?
No, I don't want no eggs.
No problem. Got some coffee or water, whatever you need.
Is this like a norm for you? I mean, this is what you do, right?
It's a little art basil,
Yeah.
but a little bit.
A little bit?
You never know.
Right.
I knew I shouldn't have ate that popcorn.
One quarterback to the next, right? Like that Brucey shit, right? Just showing a little wrestling move. Yeah, when did you see The Longest Yard?
Man,
When it came out?
for sure. I've watched every Adam Sandler movie from DVDs all the way until now. My favorite actor, my favorite comedian, Happy Gilmore, favorite movie of all time, always has been. The Longest Yard, being a football guy from Texas, I mean, good news, sweetie. I didn't spill my beer. I mean, it's probably one of the most classic lines ever. What you guys did, Terry Crews, everybody, Stone Cold. What a cast.
Right.
How was it even making that?
That was a lot of testosterone, I'll tell you that. I was like, when I first got there, I was like, man, there's wrestlers, there's football players, there's rappers. I mean, I didn't want to get in the shower with these guys because I wanted to keep a little manhood. You know?
Why would you?
I know. Michael Irvin was like, come on, Nicky, come on. One time we were doing this one scene with Michael, and it was like, in the huddle, and he was like, I wasn't feeling it. I said, Mike, you're a real football player. And I mean, just ask for another take. You know what this feels like. Yeah, you know what you're talking about. You're a real actor. You're a real. I said, there you go, Mike. Because it was like to see the transition of athletes, and then they became actors, but it was really like a little bit out of body. I mean, I fell off this guy's back, Bob Sapp, and I had a freaking bone contusion. So half of the movie, I'm limping. Every day I was in the train because they were hitting.
You know whose table this could also be?
Who?
Michael Irvin's.
Michael Irvin?
For sure.
Right. Oh, you mean this?
This looks like an 80s Cowboys table.
Right, it does. You would have fit right in, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was a...
Were you always a wild guy?
I was a little bit ahead of my time, I think, is what they would say.
Is that what it is?
I mean,
yeah.
wild is probably in the DNA a little bit, but,
Yeah.
you know,
But you seem like a fun guy.
I will say this. If you come into my life, there's one thing you will have, and it is a good time.
Right. You won't be bored.
Never.
Right. You're that kind of guy.
Life's too short. You get to enjoy this run one time. Don't waste it. Don't
Right.
waste the day. I think you're a person that sees that, understands that.
Yeah, no.
Some people get it, some people don't.
No, I do. I can relate because no matter what, they can't take away what you did in life. No matter how long it was or how long it wasn't. The fact of the matter is, even rewatching your doc, it's like you won't ever be forgotten. You made your mark. You made your mark on the world, on football, on the Heisman. I mean everything. And even with your ups and downs, you're still here. You're here, and you seem like the thing about you I like is like you're like a regular guy. You're not like you're not pretentious. You wear it well.
I wanted to be just the guy. I think I am now in my own way. Great friends, great family, great people around me. So, I take things in stride. I take things with a lot of pride of what I have done, what I continue to do, and hey, try to be as good as you can with what you have at your life and your disposal, and just go on, keep on living.
When we met you in the suite, Yankee Stadium, me and my son were talking about just like how respectful you are, or you were, and that you just were like a gentleman. I was like, well, maybe that's because he's from Texas, but you were very like, there was nothing rude about you, nothing like, you just came across as a really genuinely nice guy. You know?
Well, I have a great family to thank for that. I think, raised with a great family, great mom, great dad, great coaches. I don't know. It's something that's always stuck with me, the way I try to carry myself and try to be. Plenty of times I fail. Other times I'm really good. I think getting a chance to meet somebody like you, the people that were in your suite, your family, go to a Yankees game, have an experience like that, is something that I will remember forever, and something that I, thoroughly enjoy in my life, getting a chance to meet as many people as I do. It's one of the blessings of life.
And I saw that like when you got the Heisman. I saw your parents. They're pretty young, and your father was like, because my father was my hero too in a way, but like I saw him like crying, and I saw like what it meant to you and your sister. So I could tell, like, you come from a good family.
Hey, that's a dream, right? It's a dream to go to New York, be that young, win that trophy, be there with your family and your friends, and be able to have that opportunity. I get to go back this weekend and do that again and watch somebody else have that moment with their family, and it's one I try not to miss, one I take a lot of pride in, and one that, for us, we look back and walk into any of my family members' house and you see those pictures from that year and what that means to us, and what a journey it's been, what an opportunity it was to be able to go play football at a school like Texas A&M and do the things that,
Yeah.
I did, we did.
When you did it to Nick Saban, that was pretty cool.
I mean, anytime you get a chance to line up against that guy and he's game planning against you and you win one,
Yeah.
legendary in its own right.
Right.
I still walk the streets to this day and have people come up to me and talk to me about it every single week. So, to leave a mark on the game of football, college football like that, hey, come on.
Let me see those hands. Those are big hands.
Come on, man.
You got the big hand.
Paul Crew hands?
Paul Crew hands. What
Gotta
if
be.
you were Paul Crew? How would you cast, if you became Paul Crew, there was another longer shot, how would you cast the longer shot?
I mean, you have to have Gronk in there. I think Gronk is like a tight end. Josh Gordon. I mean, how does your coach not like? Your coach has to be Nick Saban. I mean, the list really goes on. You bring back Stone Cold. You bring back some of the guys that they had in there because I think they're just legendary parts of what made that movie so great. But,
Right.
I have my guys. I could definitely put a squad together and put a list together that would make some people laugh on the screen, and we would definitely have a good time doing it for sure. I think that's what life's about. I think that's what you guys are doing with Prince Street Pizza. I think that's what you've done with you and your family and your people that you keep around you. What Adam Sandler has done with the people that he has in his movies throughout, decades after decades. So, continuing in life to accumulate good people around you, expand that network of just badass individuals, for me is what it's all about. I could put together a longest yard.
Did you ever see the original?
I did, yeah.
Burt Reynolds?
Burt Reynolds, for sure.
Yeah, it was a little more edgier.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, like the...
The Sandler flair to me is always what, brings
him-
me to that movie, makes him what he is, makes everybody around him so great. You can sit here for 10 minutes and name off movies of what he's done from start to finish.
He's a cool dude. The first time I worked, that was
I
the first
appreciate
time.
the FaceTime too in the suite. That
Oh,
was really cool.
fun, right? He was excited.
I lived in LA a long time. I've never seen him. I guess I need to go to more basketball
You should.
courts.
Because he was like, hey, Johnny. Hey, Johnny. How you
love
doing,
it.
Nicky? But he's just such a cool dude. Like, I was never even that huge of a fan of his. And then when I worked with him, I became a fan of not only of his work, but just of him, And like, he had all these water girls around all the guys. And he just wanted everybody to be happy. And my mother had a heart attack. He was like, right before the movie started, he goes, go, don't worry, go do it, kid. And I came back, almost broke my freaking foot. And he was like, oh, boy. Then somebody stepped on my finger, and I was like, what else could happen? He was like, this poor bastard. But he was always, telling me, you're going to be funny. You're so funny. Kept giving me lines and lines. I was like, wow, this guy's great. He's not worried about handing the ball off. Like, he'll let you shine. It's like, if you see Johnny's good, Johnny's funny, give him a line here, give him a line there, because I was ready. I went in there with the haircut. I went in there with, I was ready to go. And I was like, wow. I was locked in. And I was like.
He's brought his kids into it now. You
Yeah.
get a chance to see that,
Yeah.
the family aspect of it. The GOAT.
Right? I know. It's unbelievable. Baseball. You played baseball, too?
I was a baseball guy growing up my whole
Shortstop?
life. Shortstop, second base.
Damn.
What could have been?
I
Got
know.
drafted by the Padres. Thank you, San Diego.
They drafted you?
They did. 2014, I got drafted in baseball and football in the same year.
Wow.
Not like Kyler Murray, first round in both, but I'll take it.
And that's pretty damn good.
Hey, I'm appreciative of it. You know, I never got a chance to go play it. My dad's been telling me for 10 years since I've been out to go do it, but I enjoy sitting in the legend seats or sitting up in the box and, you know, having a suite that maybe looks a little bit like this.
Are you still a big football fan?
Yeah, I watch every week.
Yeah. What was your team growing up?
Cowboys.
Cowboys?
For sure.
Yeah.
Aikman, you know, Romo, Emmitt Smith, Irvin, Dion, you know, Dez.
Right.
And then you had Zeke and Dak and the teams they have now. It's been tough, not getting drafted by them, I think, originally.
Was that the dream?
Of course. Being from Texas, I think anybody would tell you if you played Texas high school football, you wanted to play for the Cowboys. And, you know, they made a good decision, one for me that I always tell people that I don't know how it would have gone for me, but, you know, nevertheless, you know, still very much a Jerry Jones guy, still very much enjoy watching the Cowboys play, and who knows, one of these years.
You were exciting, man.
I appreciate you.
You were kind of like a Brett Favre type of quarterback, right? A little bit out of that mold.
It's a guy who I wanted to be. Him, Michael Vick, Vince Young. I think there was a lot of running quarterbacks that I saw, and Brett Favre being a gunslinger that, for me, it was like, man, this is what I want to be. I got an opportunity to go live it. Not, you know, everything the way I wanted it to go, but, you know, that's life.
You're bigger than I thought. Because, I mean, you say you're 6 feet, but, like, you just seem bigger.
Maybe that's just the aura.
That is the aura. You got an aura, Johnny. What about a movie?
One of these days. One of these days, for sure.
Maybe.
Say I gotta be in it.
Yeah.
Hey, if we have a Johnny Manziel movie,
Who am I going to play? One of your friends?
I got plenty of roles for you, buddy.
Yeah? All right.
You know it.
I would love that.
Hey, say less. Stamp it.
My
My
man.
man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, boys.
This was a pleasure.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for doing this, man. Johnny Manziel.
Love it. Ha!